let me do it. I don't know if you can actually. I'm not sure if you can actually do it on your end as well, so that we have a backup.
Okay, no, I'll do that. Thank
Okay,
you, Mr.
thanks.
Lebu. Okay, but maybe not even going back. You'll see. Last week, we spoke about this thing being bearish, making a series of lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. And this was our trade plan in here. Can you see it, guys? Can you see it? It's our trade plan from last week. But if you want to see the whole thing, you can go back and look at the recording. And I did say that in a bearish market, we only sell lower highs, 21 EMA, which is a dynamic resistance, and roll reversals. And then I did say that M is equals to bearish, right? I said M is equals to bearish. And I think by the time you'll see price, what was price? What was price, guys? What was price that time? What was price doing? What was price doing that time? Price was bearish as well, 100%. And then I asked if do we have any trade whatsoever if both the market and price are bearish, right? And then we said no. And I said, okay, so in that case, what do we wait for? Yes, right? So our job as traders is to match the market. Remember, the market tells us history and price tells us the current, right? So we wanted we want to match the market and price to move in the same direction, right? That's our job every day, all day, right? So what was happening here, and I did it with all colors. If you can go look at the recording, you'll see, let's say this is the market in blue. I said price in yellow must catch up, and then they will start moving in the same direction. You remember? You remember that, guys? Okay, it's fine. So look at this. Look at the beauty. Okay. Look at the beauty and the understanding. So of that, someone who sold from there, if you take this plan to where we are now, that person from that trade, you are 397 pips up. You are 300 and what? 97 pips up. That was the first trade. And then we came back on Tuesday's session. If you were here, who was here on Tuesday? You can type I if you were here. If you were not, don't lie to yourself. It's fine. We understand. And then on Tuesday, I said to you guys, now you'll do the math. On Tuesday, I showed you something that's called tactics. I said to you, this chart, what happens here is that bears had already priced in the sales of Wednesday, if you remember. And I said, this price won't come back. If it comes back, it will be a re-entry. But I did say that bears have already priced in Wednesday. Who can attest to that? Who can attest to that? I said, bears are already in a trade for Wednesday while you are sleeping. Sharp. Ne? I want to show you the thinking behind. I want to show you the thinking, but I'm not excited about profit, guys. I'm excited about the understanding. The understanding. Why are you in the trade? Why are you holding it? Should make sense, right? So we then say, no, because of this trade is already gone. What did we use to go into the trade? I said, all this is strategy. This lower lows and lower highs that you are seeing, sorry, it's strategy. I said, if you want to join the trade, a train, if you have to be at work at 8 a.m., which time is the best to get to the trade? Is it 6:15 or is it 8:20? Right? And then everyone said it's 6:15. So now that we were already late, I showed you a trick on how to get into those cells, even if you missed them. And then said we go lower. We go lower, and then I drew this red line, if you can see it. I said you'll wait for something like this, wait for something like this, and then take it down using tactics. You see? And then that's where fractal geometry comes in, lining up all the time frames to move together. Then I made an example 2 weeks back, or was it 3 weeks back? I said, if you have hours, you have minutes and seconds, who moves first? Between hours, if you have 3 time frames, you have hours, you have minutes, and you have seconds, who moves first? It's seconds. But the seconds takes orders from the minutes. The minutes takes orders from the seconds. So for as long as you've understood where the hour is going, if the hour is moving from 1 o'clock moving towards 2 o'clock, you then use the minutes, and then the minutes will give direction to the seconds because they move first. Okay, 100% sharp. No, it's fine. Sharp, sharp. Then it started moving, and you were late. You were sleeping. Sharp. But it's simple math. In here, the market is bearish, right? Price was bullish. We could not go in first. We wait for the market to match the overall trend of this bearish market. And when price matches the overall of the bearish market, they start moving together. Okay, so it means you are waiting on the timing of price to match the market, and they start moving in the same direction. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, honey. Sharp. It's fine. It's a story for another day. Then it means someone who caught that trade from the 370 something pips. Okay, let's count them. So from the first trade, you're almost 379 pips. From the second trade that we took together, you're almost 189 pips. And then we today added another trade and said, if you are still selling this thing, don't worry. Ne? If you've been looking on the group. We then said, man, you'll see here, 17th. We said, if you're still in this thing and you still want to go down, don't worry. It's fine. You'll see a pending order is already on place. Price is bearish and the market is bearish. What is the only thing that you were supposed to wait for as a bear? The market is bearish, price is bearish. What did you have to wait for? You're waiting for price to catch up with the overall trend of the market. Price catches up, catches up, catches up, catches up, catches up, right? And then now it means the market and price, because of the market is bearish. Remember, the market gives order. The market and price are now moving in the same direction. And as a bear, that's how you start seeing profit. So what happened? So let's do the math. Life is good, life is good, life is good. Look, meaning for someone who sold the next trade, you are almost 212 pips. Do the math. And then from last week's one, you are 400 pips now since it went down. 212, 400 pips. And then from today's trade plan, you are 135 pips. How many pips altogether? How many pips? We're not looking at money. If you're looking at money, you're not ready for what's going on. You're lost, actually. If you're looking at the money side of things, you're not looking at the skill. Jahil. Okay. So we are almost close, plus minus 880 pips on all the three trades. Right? Now, can we argue something? What is next then for bears? What is next for bears? 1,000 pips, 100%? Sure. Lovely. Hill Boy says 1,000 pips. What is next then for bears? What are bears looking for? What is your next plan? Holy Sunset Angel. Stop folding your arms. What is next? Holy Sunset Angel. What is next, my brother? Looking at you. Tandeka. Tandeka Ntimba. So your math is easy here. Your math is easy. This is what you do first. What is the market? You remind yourself. The market is equal to bearish. How do we know that the market is bearish? The reason we know that the market is bearish, guys, it's just unfortunate. If you didn't start with us these sessions, you won't understand. But the ones that started from the start will understand. The market is bearish because we are seeing a series of lower lows, lower highs, 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 lower lows, lower highs. That's how we confirm that the market is bearish, right? So what is price? Price, I'll make it pink. Price is currently bearish. Price measures the current, right? Okay, so price is bearish and the market is bearish. Do you have any trade whatsoever for now? Do you have any trade whatsoever for now? No, you don't have any trade. So now you channel your mind. You plan your trade and you trade your plans. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now it's your time to do the job. Remember, you don't wake up tomorrow, William George, Yanga Kwab. You don't wake up tomorrow and just trade. No. You plan your trade days, hours and hours and hours and hours before it happens. Nkanyi V, I'm looking at you at the car there. Doing your trade plans in the car. It's fine. Ayoba. So you don't do your trade plans. You don't trade gold tomorrow. No, you trade gold today if you are still a bear, right? So what you do is that, okay, you want the market to match, you want price to match the overall trend of the market. So now that you've got a lower low and you are a bear, you get excited. Say, okay, somewhere between this and somewhere between that, you want to trade gold again, going down, right? You want to trade gold again, going down, right? So what's your next trade plan? Okay, there's something that's called Asian fade, right? So you wait for the Asian guys to come back. And then for tomorrow, your sales will be somewhere there. And remember, there's a target that we are going to, by the way. There's a target that we are going to for the month. Again, you remember our target. What is our target for the month, guys? What is our target for the month? 16, 18, 67. Again, so all we are doing now, we are just following. We're just following our bias. We keep on selling, because we are bears. We haven't changed our agenda. See? Boys will be boys, will be boys, will be boys. Girls will be girls, will be girls, will be girls until otherwise. So for as long as we're still selling, all we do every day, we wake up, we look for the right hole. You're right, Kevin. Okay. Then you're done for the day. You've done your trade plan. All you do, you place your pending orders and you relax. So there is where your next sell is. Done. But how do you know targets from the first month? No, we already know the target for the first, we already know the target for the months because of we have the tools that we are using, my babies. So my babies would already have told me where am I going for the month. Okay. My babies will tell me where am I going for the month. Okay. Actually, we are already in the monthly target, but that's an aggressive one. So you'll see people who sold from the beginning of the month, they sold the monthly M3. Actually, we are in the monthly target as we speak. So aggressively, we want to take it down here, probably maybe by tomorrow or Monday. So I would already know where we're going.
Yes,
right?
yes, it's tomorrow, Mr. Temba, the last sale.
Sure. So tomorrow might be the last sell, right? So besides using pivot points, what can one use to get targets?
You can also use the Fibonacci. Do you have that Fibonacci, Temba?
Yeah, no, I do. Okay, probably you can take something like this, take something like that. Okay, you can take something like this.
No, Mr. Temba, use it on the previous lower low of yesterday.
Or the previous low. So you'll see maybe this, you connect this to that. Okay. Or maybe this one. Okay. So, but Fibonacci, I need to explain because a lot of people are using Fibonacci, but differently. Ne? So probably when we get time, I'll explain how I use mine. So mine says when I am from a lower low and I come back, retrace to 161.8, my target is the Fibonacci extensions would take me to 120, 121, 124.4, right? So the target for the day would be somewhere in here for today. But that's a story for another day. I'm just showing you where we're going for the month, right? So I would know where we're going for the month. I would know where we're going for the week. And I would keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again. Not only because of these things, but because of, what do you call it? Yeah, no. Kiona, Frank. Kion. So you'd see that even for the week, actually for the week, gold was supposed to have already took profit because of they are done for the week. But because they are...
It's yesterday's minutes. It's pushing fast to go lower.
So, but because we are... Tembazwani, who's Tembazwani? So we are definitely pushing lower down, and our target for the month is at least 1867, at least. Okay. So if you wake up tomorrow and you start selling gold, then you need to see the doctor. Okay. So we've covered up this. Is everyone... The meeting keeps kicking me out. I'm not sure why, Mr. Katlejo.
It's your network, Katlejo. If your network it's low,
okay,
the speed, it will kick you out. Time, name, September, don't forget.
Okay, so guys, is everyone happy? So we're done for the week with gold. No, tomorrow you can take, tomorrow you can take the last sell, right? Like as we just did the trade plan. Now I'm done. When I'm saying I'm done, I'm not saying I'm done, like done. What I'm saying is that people who are selling here tomorrow, somewhere there, remember, if you're not selling what was support to become resistance, it only means then that you'll sell the 21 EMA because of it's a dynamic resistance as well. right? So I'm not done selling. I'll go in tomorrow, but I'm not scared of going in because ask me why. Ask me why. Ask me why am I not scared of going in tomorrow, right? The only person that will be scared of going in tomorrow, let me show you that person, is a person that will sell here. But a person that sold here with us, the person that sold up there, the person that sold up there, the person that sold in here, right, with our trade plan, the one that we had on the 17th today, why would you be scared? Because of all your trades are in profit as we speak. You wouldn't be scared. So in here, it means you are bearish and aggressive, right? We are calling you an aggressive bear because of real bears sold there, sold there, sold there, sold there, sold there, sold there, and up there. So when you come and sell here, yes, fine, you'll make money, but you're too late, ne? Too late for mama, ne? Okay. So what you do as a trader, what you want to do, you want to take what is support to become resistance in the future, right? So this is where we belong. What is support to become resistance? So that's your trade plan for tomorrow. So somewhere between 1893 and 1890, you want to go off. Right? Cool. Mr. Frankie, let's get to the business of the day. At least this 20 minutes, please, please, please.
Thank you.
Take over. Are you taking it over, Mr. Frank?
Yes, I'm taking it over, Mr. Temba.
Mr. Lebu, are you still there? Please buy some coffee there in the restaurant. Sorry, man.
Come again?
I'm saying, are you still there? Get some coffee or something there. Tell those restaurant people that we...
No, I'm still here. It's just that I'm struggling to hear you because I forgot my headsets at the house when I was rushing out to this restaurant here. So there's too much background noise. But yeah, I'm here. I'm listening in, catching whatever I can.
100%.
Yeah.
So guys, is my screen on? Let's do a few more trade plans, guys, before we close. Because we started late and there were some few things that we had to cover, but we'll cover the fundamentals Tuesday. So let's look at pound dollar. Who remembers pound dollar, guys? Pound dollar. Who remembers this man? Pound dollar. And the last time we spoke, we said this man, it's ranging. And what did I say, guys? I said sometimes pound dollar, sometimes the market can make lower lows and lower highs with ranges. And then you are forgetting that overall trend, you are bearish. You're forgetting that overall trend is bearish. And I said it's best to sell at the top of the range because of you looking to break this resistance. So meaning pound dollar, it had a sell yesterday. And today it's having a second opportunity. Just that pound, it's strong at the moment. And I said pound, the reason it's strong, it has higher inflation and they are behind with hiking interest rates. That's why it's ranging. And I explained that both of them, they are strong at the moment. That's why they are ranging. Who sold pound dollar, guys? Type II. To those who are in Tuesday, it was our trade plan. Right now, it should be on profit. Pound dollar.
Life is good, life is good, life is good. Life is good.
So meaning if you are still selling, at least stop loss on top of this week, you should be fine. If you are late or maybe you are using tactics, For someone who's using tactics, so a huge lower low, a lower high, lower low, and lower high, then maybe you might want to sell on a 5 minutes for someone who has time. But if you don't have time, just you would want to put a random sell and a wide stop loss and let it run, then put your trade on break even. So it's only about 9 people sold this out of I don't know how many people. This one, pound kiwi, same thing. Who sold this one? Kiwi dollar. Kiwi dollar, I said this one, it has a huge. I said this one, it has 2 resistance that we have been selling ever since. If you might remember this on the 14th, on Tuesday, what was the date on Tuesday? Or 15? We're somewhere in here, and I said this one, it's either you sell at the top, or if not, you might want to wait for it to break and pull back and sell. Did anyone take this one, guys? Or Lebza said he sold. Agent Faith, Bongan said he sold. So can you see sometimes trades, guys, they might take long. Imagine for someone who was waiting Tuesday, if you didn't take a trade Tuesday, you got the trade 2 days after. So sometimes it's all about patience, guys. Meaning this, it was our trade plan. Kiwi dollar. So meaning right now, guys, the reason I'm moving on this one, it's because of this one, it's almost dead. Maybe you would want to take your, what was support becomes resistance. Now you're waiting for something which is like this to break before you start selling again. Maybe you might want to wait for it to break around 0.5906. Because right now we are late. Monthly take profit. Z is looking for monthly take profit on this one. Okay, let's look at pivot points and see. You almost have 2 weeks. 2 weeks left. The next week is going to be important. So can you see with this one, we've already hit the target. What's pushing this, man? It's fundamentals, the minutes that came out yesterday.
Can we go through them, Mr. Frank?
I will go through them on Tuesday.
Okay.
We'll go through them on Tuesday, meaning the minutes that came out yesterday. That's why we're breaking pivot points. USDT, US 500. For those who are trading
Aussie
Bitcoin,
dollar.
okay.
I think you did Aussie dollar as well, if I'm not mistaken. And oil.
Aussie dollar. Okay, let's look at Aussie dollar. Type Google Central Bank of United States, the Fed. Okay, let me start over with this, man. When was the date of Tuesday? 16, 15, we're somewhere in here. With this, man, I remember very well. I said you wait for a lower low and you trade a lower high. When we were doing class, we were somewhere in here, we're still ranging. Who took a sell? on this one, type I said right now it's ranging. It's either you'd want to sell at the top. You'd want to sell at the top, or if not, you wait for it to break and sell a pullback. Sold following day. That's nice. So that's nice if you sold the following day. So meaning you saw something which is like this. This one, it was a Thursday. So to go back, it was a Wednesday's trade, the lower low, and this it's a Thursday's trade. So can you see, guys, lower lows and lower highs are working, guys. This is just the simple price action without pivot points. And right now, what you're waiting for is a bear. You'd want to wait for to break this man, to break this support, which is 0.6378, before you'd want to start selling again, which is, it might be tomorrow's sell or market open. Is everyone clear? Is everyone clear, guys, with Aussie dollar? Well, I saw from beginning of the August, so we knew fundamental around this month we should be going down. You graduated student, nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, nice. So everyone should be clear with Aussie dollar. Euro dollar, I remember I was talking about this one. Both of them. We're saying that, okay, let me delete this one. We're saying that both of them, they are strong. Do you still remember, guys? The reason they were ranging. Let me go to H1. Do you still remember this man, guys? Euro dollar. I said both of them, they are strong. You wouldn't want to trade something which is strong. And I said, if you are a bull, it's either you're waiting for a breakout, pull back and buy, or if not, you are just waiting for a retracement. So did we get a retracement, guys, on this man, euro dollar? Did you get a retracement, guys, on euro dollar, guys? Yes, you are correct, Kevin. Looking at this, these are simple trading techniques we know. I think the only way we should master is fundamentals. You are correct. Because of without fundamentals, you won't know when is the right time to buy or when is the right time to sell. So meaning this, it was your best selling price, guys. The retracements, can you see the retracement that we're talking about on euro dollar, guys? To wait for this range, or if for a bull, wait for a buy. Is everyone clear, guys, on euro dollar? Talk to me, guys. What happens if it breaks above resistance, meaning it might be bullish? It might be bullish if it breaks. But fundamental, we knew that dollar is strong the whole of August. So no matter what, we wanted to keep on buying the dollar because fundamentally the dollar is strong. Oil. This it was our oil. Do you still remember oil, guys? Oil, we're looking to buy oil in here oil, but this one failed. So meaning this, it was one of our failed trades. In Forex, guys, there's no 100% win rates. Bears took oil down and we're expecting to have a bullish buy on oil. So maybe on oil, you might want to look on buying oil, maybe September. For now, I'd want to walk away on oil. Oil, a lot of things going on fundamentally. So tell me, guys, if Bitcoin is going up or down, is it risk on or risk off? Let's say if Bitcoin is going up. Yes, Oratile will touch more on microeconomics on Tuesday. The problem is we started late. And at 8 o'clock, it's load shedding. Will the dollar be on September? That will depend. Fundamentals Tuesday. Cool. So meaning Bitcoin, when it goes up, it's risk on. And when Bitcoin is going down, it's risk off. But sometimes Bitcoin, it's too slow. Sometimes Bitcoin moves slow. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin before we close. So what is the market on Bitcoin? Anytime. Bitcoin makes moves anytime. You need to have a trade plan. You will never know when it will move.
Siamo is saying, if I were to look at fundamentals, what should I look for? What should I focus on more? Okay. Look, last week when we started off the basic, actually on the first week, and then we had, I think, 3 weeks of focusing in a bit of fundamentals. And then a lot of people said, no, but we're not getting trades. And then we started focusing more on trade plans. And then now we need to go back to fundamentals. Guys, you'll realize when we're doing fundamentals, we won't touch on trade plans because they take time. Okay. When we're going to do fundamentals next week, we won't touch on trade plans. We'll only focus on the data, right? So we already know what makes, yes, we must go back to fundamentals. Okay, it's fine. We'll do that. That's where I love.
So now people are realizing that fundamentals, they start the trend. It's nice to see that people are realizing. So guys, with Bitcoin, can you see Bitcoin? What I explained last time, I said sometimes the market does a range, then it does a lower low, then it ranges, then it does a lower high, then it ranges, then it continues with a lower low. But in simple terms, this is just a lower low, lower high, lower low with a yellow pen, lower high. So meaning next week you're waiting for something like this. So where the market, it was ranging, somewhere in here, people get frustrated. Same thing this week. People get frustrated because of, if you can look at Bitcoin since from July 20 June until for almost 1 month, it was ranging, then it did only one lower low. From 24 July, it's almost, let's say, until Monday, it ranges, then it does a lower low. So now what you're looking for is to sell it around 28,666. Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, guys, it moves like oil. When it moves, you won't catch it. If you're not in the train early, you won't catch it. Bitcoin. It's like oil. When it moves, it moves. So is everyone clear, guys, with Bitcoin? Yeah, taking us to the world of American guy. Yes, Omantle. We won't be late, guys, on Tuesday. Bitcoin, guys, is everyone clear? Busiso? And if you might want to look at pivot points to see what is Bitcoin doing weekly, week in, week out. Can you see we have already hit our target for this week? Bitcoin, people sold in here, monthly M3, they are done, aggressive target. Tomorrow's trade is just a retracement. People are buying, they're buying a profit taking, then continuation next week. And our main target with Bitcoin, it's around 26,000. 26 or 26 and a half, somewhere there. Or it's 27,000.
No.
So this is our target, 27,500. We're a few pips from our target and aggressive, it's 27,000. Or NFP strategy, we will cover it on Tuesday. We must.
No, but I did send it. I did send it. Let me send it to Mr. Lebu now.
I will go through it on Tuesday.
Yeah, you can send me the trade plans. I'll share them with the guys. And
yeah.
By the way, I like your Bitcoin plan. Something that I was looking at during the day. So this is what we call reversal trade. So initially we know what we're looking for are those sell continuations, but there is money to be potentially made to the upside as we, do a bit of a correction. So you get to make money both sides, up and down.
Yes. So on my side, September, I'll be having load shedding. It's about to hit 8 o'clock. So you can take questions, guys.
Okay. So yeah, no, it's fine. What's happening is that you look at guys, if you look at the overall trend of everything, realize that we Mr. Lev, is that you with the noise?
Yeah, I'm just trying to mute myself. There we go.
Okay. So you'll realize overall, guys, when you look at everything, right? All you need to know is the market sentiment. If you are risk off or you are risk on, everything else follows. US state, Nikkei, Nasdaq, volatility index, FRA 40, S&P 500, Bitcoin. When it's risk off, all the money is going into safe havens and it's going into insurance using your VIX 75, VIX, whatever that you guys are using. VIX will then be insurance of the positions that are going down on all the stocks, right? So with only understanding risk off and risk on, you can trade anything and everything that you want, right? So that's why the first question I would ask every time before we trade, I would say, what is the market in? Are we in a mixed bag? Are we in a risk off or are we in a risk on mode? Right? So if maybe you are failing to understand those things, maybe if you're going to fail to understand fundamentals, just make sure you get sharpened up on how to identify risk on and risk off. The rest of the other things will be history. Right? So that I gave you the confidence. So what we'll do next week, guys, on Tuesday, I don't know if it's fine, but Mr. Frank and Mr. Lebu will direct me as well. My thoughts are, let's have a session on Sunday. I so wish that I will be free, right? let's have a 3-hour session on Sunday. We recap on everything that we have done, so that we don't have people who keep on taking us back and forth. And then after that, on Tuesday and Thursday, we clarify everything else, and then we close. We leave you alone.
Sounds good to me, but I won't make any promises. I think I will leave it to the last hour on that Sunday because, hey, last Sunday wasn't good for me. Things just decided to go haywire. Sure. And also now with the Zoom thing, I don't know, it just keeps on taking money from me, man. I don't know what it wants because it says I must pay again, and I keep on paying. So let me see how it's going to. I want to test it out over the weekend and see what does it really want. Because
Mr. Leb, can you please elaborate on those who were busy asking about mentorship? When does it start and all that?
Yeah, so the mentorship program, our plan is to start on the first week of September. So get in touch with me if you're interested. It's +27.
We can't hear you, Mr. Lebo. Okay, no, it's fine. I think he's gone. He'll write it on the group. It's fine. So, guys, can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Type yes if you can hear me. And then after here,
sorry, sorry, I didn't realize I was on mute there. So yeah, there is the number there for anybody who wants to join in. So the plan is to start on the first week of September. If there's any change, we'll of course let you know. But the plan is to start on the first week of September. I think
Lego is having a load shedding, Mr.
Can you not hear me?
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. What we'll do is that we will place that on the group. For now, what I'm saying is that, guys, we might have a 3-hour session on Sunday. For all those that were not there for the past 3 weeks, please make sure you go in. So I will start technicals from scratch and then revisit your reserve required ratio and the works. So the Tuesday, we move on into deeper things, and Thursday, and then I'm done with you guys. I'm out. We're done. Okay? So what we're going to do, we'll do the 3 hours on Sunday, do another session on Tuesday, and on Thursday we close. Okay? Yeah, and yeah. Sharp. Right, let's take questions. It's fine. Who wants to start?
Am I audible now?
is here. Okay.
In tech lead earlier, I wanted to ask about how do you know when to know that the market will continue doing the lower low, lower highs. But I think somebody checked with that question that we have to pay more attention on the fundamentals. And you said we will come back later on the fundamentals, I think next week.
Yeah, on Sunday. Okay.
Yeah.
100%. Okay.
Thank you.
Move to.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you are. I can see you on your glasses there, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. For those who don't know me. By the way, I wanted to show you guys. So we started with those gold trades when on Tuesday, right? Tuesday.
Yes.
Can you still hear me? Yeah. Am I still visible?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what we did, right, with just the gold plans. I don't know if you can see it. Just gold. Right?
Lovely.
Just gold. So yeah, we'll send you those trade plans. But do not lose focus. We're not here for signals, guys. It's not what we do. We're here to teach you how to fish. I see once you talk about free trade plans and signals, then you become popular. We're not about that. It's not a popularity contest. We're here to share knowledge more than anything. Let's take those questions.
Right. Let's take Bonga.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask, familiar about the risk on and risk off. What is it about? Because I was not on the time you were teaching about that. Sorry.
Okay, look, we've been explaining risk on and risk off over and over and over again, but we'll catch on it on Sunday. Just make sure you are there. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Please, buddy. Thank you so much. Okay, let's take, where are girls today? I don't see girls. Okay, let's take David. David, you can, yeah, David. Yeah, you can unmute yourself. Sure.
Hello, good evening.
How's it?
Good evening.
Yes, how are you, sir?
Fine. I really appreciate you guys for this training. It is the best that has happened to me. I lost so much money in Forex, but this period I'm beginning to get through the gray areas because of your training. You know, and my question is, you told us that this period, New Zealand dollar is the weakest fundamentally. What exact indices did you check to get that confidence on NZ?
I did show you the GD. I showed you a website to look at the data last week. I don't know if you were there.
Did the dairy
global dairy trade?
Global dairy. Yes, I looked at it.
Okay, and then what did you see?
I saw that it's minus 4 point something, and
it's minus 7.4 currently.
Yes.
Okay. So what we'll do, we'll engage on it more on Sunday, so that I can show you how to use the website, right?
Okay.
For sure, 100%. Sure. Next.
Right. Thank you very much.
Yes, man. Let's take to okay. Let's take Uratile. I think it's a woman. Uratile Namatseho.
Hello, sir.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Mine is just an appreciation of the deep knowledge I'm just getting from you guys. Because I've been through a lot of mentors. This information I've never met it before, so it's something which is building. I can say an empire for my side in the financial market.
100%.
Mm.
Thank you so much.
But could you please,
sir? Hello? I'm saying we thank you too, and we'll try our best to conscientize more and bring more knowledge.
We would really appreciate.
Okay, thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you.
Who do we take now? Oh, Uratile.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, you're on.
No, it's me again. You took me again. Take another person, please.
I know, I can't take you again. Adamson, let's take Adamson.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take Jason. Jason Modley. Jason Modley. Jason Modley, unmute yourself. I asked you to unmute yourself.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, how are you? Yes, how are you?
Good, thank you. I really want to thank you guys so much. I've actually learned so much, you know, in this past few weeks. What I want to find out is, what I didn't get clear is, you set the targets for the month and you hold your trades through each week until the end of the month. Is that how we do it?
Sure. Look, remember you have a monthly swing trade, you have a yearly swing, you have a yearly position trade, you have a monthly swing trade that will give birth to a weekly swing trade that will give birth to your intraday trades that will give birth to your scalping trades that you are doing. So the thing is that you need to understand where you are going. The direction is very important in this one. So fundamentals in this case are playing as a they're playing as your GPS in your car. So your GPS, you'll say, okay, I'm setting my target from here to Centum. for instance, right? So the GP, you know that from where you are going to Sentin, you already know your target, but it won't tell you if there is robots or stop signs, or you'll find someone jumping the streets or something like that, right? So that's now where you do the most of the job for looking for certain resistance, day in, day out, like whatever that we just did with gold. I hope I made sense. I see there you wrote Jesus. Amen. Namaste.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate that.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Cheers. Okay, let's take Umata Lupilo. Umata Leopo is a woman. Let's take a woman, guys, and then we take two more, and then I'm out of this place. Okay. Right. Next.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Good evening. Good evening.
How are you? How are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to appreciate and also ask a question. Okay, looking at your trade plan, I have realized that most of the time you have to look at the bigger picture of the market, like starting from a month, going down to weeks and then day. So I just wanted to know if maybe you are having an account with less money, is it possible to hold such trades? Because it means that you're going to hold for such a long time. So having an account with less money, is it going to accommodate that? So I just wanted to ask that.
But when you're holding, what happens to your equity? Does your equity grow or does it go down?
How I saw it is that if you're quite sure about the direction of the market, either whether there's profit taking, you still continue going, like gaining profit. So I just wanted to know that if maybe you have less money, that maybe $100 account, can it accommodate such accounts?
Okay, let me tell you something. You can hold the trade because as soon as it keeps on going down, your equity gives you more room to start opening more trades, right?
Oh yeah.
Because your equity grows as you gain more and more and more profit as it moves on. So let's say, for instance, you took the trade that we did last week. It means the second and the third trade, you could have got it because of your equity was allowing you.
Oh yeah.
Unless you are using this brokers that I don't understand.
Basically, I'm still trying to learn. I think I'm going to jump into a mentorship because I really want to learn. So everything from the basic fresh, yeah.
So because will take you from grade one. The only thing is that other people jump from a grade one and they want to be in matric. When you're in matric, they're asking you about find X. You're like, hi, what's this thing now? Solve X.
Yeah, for me, I'm willing to start everything from the scratch just to learn.
No problem.
Whatever it is. Yeah, thank you.
Problem. You'll be fine. Just communicate with Mr. Lebo and then everything will be okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Lovely evening. Cheers. Who do we take now? Okay, let's take Dr. Bravo. Dr. Bravo.
Yes.
I feel like I'm in the radio, Metro FM. Another
next caller.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, and I really want to thank you guys for providing us with free information. It has helped a lot, more than you'll ever know. Well, what I really want to know is the impact of inflation in the financial markets, because we've learned about open market operation, the Ballistic Dry Index, and triple R, even quantitative easing. So if I look at it correctly, inflation is affected by employment rate, such things, right? And the consumption rate of the countries. So if I read this correctly, I really want to know when inflation rises, how does it affect price? And when it when it lowers, how does it affect price? Because I understand that the reserve banks have policies in place to control inflation, right? So I really want to know that when inflation rises and lowers, how does it affect price actually?
What is the mandate of the central bank? Let's start it there. What is the mandate of a central bank? What are they there for?
I think the central banks are there to oversee and control the money supply.
Okay. Their main mandate is to control inflation, unemployment, and growth, right? So
right.
If one of these three things is getting out of hand, it's either you're driving towards hyperinflation, stagflation, or deflation, right? So the reason why they need to keep it on between, like normally, you find that a normal inflationary rate is between 2%.
Yes.
A normal one for every central bank. So what we need to do is that next week, like I'm saying, we'll dive deeper in all these things so that you can understand even other macroeconomic tools, how to create a steady state, what is the other one that is dealing with inflation? The relationship between inflation and an unemployment Phillips curve, you need to understand as well. A whole lot of things that we can look into in terms of inflation, right? But you need to understand the whole thing so that you know what to look for, right?
Yeah.
So next week we'll look at the, and what we'll do, I think Mr. Frank, if he was here, what we'll do, we'll focus more on the dollar, because if you can master the dollar, everything else follows, right? So what we'll do one manufacturing and services economy, and then deal with one commodity economy, so that when you go to Kiwi, when you go to New Zealand, Kiwi, Australia, and then CAD, you look at them in a certain way. And when you look at all other manufacturing and services economies, you look at them in a certain way. So we'll look into that next week. Tuesday, no technicals whatsoever. We get to it. Yeah?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you. I think I'll send the Sunday class.
Yeah. Right. Okay, guys, 2 more and then we are done. 2 more, we are done. Yes. Okay. Tulan Mabas.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, first of all, I would like to appreciate everything, guys, that you are doing. I'm also learning a lot. Just that I would like to know how to get the recorded videos of all sessions, because I would like to start from the beginning so that I can understand, because sometimes actually I don't understand them. Okay. So is it possible for me to get them, because I'm on the Telegram group?
So really, what I can tell you is that if you can attend the 3-hour session on Sunday, you really don't need to look at.
Yeah, can I also just come in there? I'm still in talks with the Forex MG group, guys. I think one of the things we must understand that yes, we're offering this masterclass under the Forex MG group, but we essentially this is basically under the African Forex Institute. So, but it's one in the same thing, but we are not offering the same thing, if that makes sense. So AFI basically, or rather Forex MG is a subsidiary of AFI. So those who are existing members of Forex MG, I am in talks with the team on the other end, because on the app, on the Forex MG app, there is the Forex MG TV, right? So I'm still trying to see how we can sort that out. I think it's safe to say that we will share those recordings with existing members on that platform. I think it's only fair, right? But I will confirm once all that is done, and I'm just waiting for feedback from Ref as well. right? So not to worry, not to worry. But like Tizozo says, Sunday, if you can catch the Sunday one, it's going to be a fantastic recap. Okay.
Right. Sheila Mbabazi. Sheila Mbabazi. Then we are done. As the rest of you, can you just please show appreciation by sending your feedback to Mr. Lebu, please, because that keeps us going, right? Because if you're not sending feedback, I know that some of you there are sleeping in the blankets while we are talking serious things here. Some of you, I saw someone was lifting weights, was listening to us lifting weights there. Some of you.
Yeah, at least today there's nobody going to the toilet.
Yeah, some of the people are going to the toilet and then, yeah, so, but it's fine. Right, where is he?
I'm here. It's a lady.
Oh, okay. Hey,
hi.
Hello.
Thank you so much. I'm Sheila from Uganda. My question goes to Mr. Lebu. He requested us to contact him if we're interested in the mentorship. We already contacted him and he asked us for our details. We sent them, but we've not heard from him since. So we're just confused. We're like, are we still in the waiting
Drop me a
list
message
or...
now. Let me see. What's your number? The last 4 digits?
411 0411 from Uganda +2
0411.
Yes, and email. We email.
Shucks. It's one of those that slipped through. I see your details. Okay. Sorry about that. I shall be on it shortly. Okay.
Right.
Thanks for the heads up. Yeah.
Thank you, Sheila.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
We're taking Cruise World Forex. Cruise World Forex.
Hello, good evening, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine. This is my first time of joining. I've been so works. I'm not chance to join. I'm coming from Nigeria. I met Dr. Wayne at the conference with fire people. So I was so glad to have the opportunity of joining this program. I really appreciate. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Tizozo, are you there?
Hello?
Let's ask the question again.
Yeah, I said, like I wanted to know, one of the challenges I've been having is I usually do both sides. I'm selling and buying of, like when I'm on a sell, like the gold is selling and I'm also selling. Then when it's retracing, I also join the retracer. But sometimes I find out that I usually lose money while sometimes I end up losing what I've made from the sales. So I don't understand. Is it wrong to trade that way? Or?
Okay. I think your answer can be easily answered with the recap on Sunday on how to execute trade reversal. What do we call this? Reversal trades and continuation patterns. Okay, so we'll touch on that on Sunday as well.
Okay.
All right. Tizozo, take the next one.
Mr. Cruz World Forex is buying and selling. Tanda Zoo, how are you? Tandas is always focused. Okay, who's next? Lita.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. My name is Nalita. I just want to also check my name. I paid for the mentorship, and I spoke to Benedict. He said he was gonna escalate because my name wasn't appearing when I logged on.
Okay. That one I'm not sure of. I think.
Yeah, Benedict. That's Forex MG. Guys, okay, so Ben, if you're speaking to Ben or Cedric, that team falls under the Forex MG, which is Signals, right? So yeah, you I just didn't catch exactly what you were saying. I just had the name Ben. You said you've already paid for your subscription.
Yes, I paid for VVIP subscription, and then but I wasn't able to get into the dashboards and all that. When I open in the app or anywhere in the web, it just takes me back to payment options.
Okay, but you've got the app on your phone.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Cedric, try Cedric at Forex MG. Let me just punch it here for you, and I think it'll go for everybody who's struggling with. It's unfortunate because we don't have access to their system. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Where's the chat box? It's disappeared. I just wanna. Shucks. This whole thing is just decided. But basically, oh yeah, there we go. There we go. I'll punch it in now. Just look out on the chat box. I'll send you one of the guys' email address, Cedric at forexmg.com. Just pop them an email and let them know that you were referred to them by me, Label, and they'll definitely assist you. If not, get back to me on text and we'll try and speed it up for you. forexmg.com.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Mr. Lebu, please allow me to take the last one, man. Please. Let's take Ratu. Jesus. Okay, Ratu.
Hello.
Sure.
I just wanted to ask, how was Refwin trading when he was still trading? I don't know right now if he is still trading, but how was he trading? Because right now we are facing some time in the Forex industry, you see.
Can you ask that question again? I didn't catch it.
Hello? I'm saying that how does Refwin trade? He trades the fundamental combined with technical trading, because right now we are facing some error in the Forex industry.
What do you mean? I think elaborate a bit further.
I'm talking like, because right now in the, sorry?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Lebu.
Yeah, I think
Ratu is that child in the class. You see, he's sitting at the back and he's not listening, but he'll ask his question.
Yeah,
he'll ask his question again tomorrow.
That's fine. That's fine. I think let's wrap Sunday. It up. Let's wrap it up. Yeah.
Yeah. When I think he'll have to ask Ref when he's here on Sunday.
But you know, it's almost a rhetorical question. You know, I mean, having traded for so many years, spending in, it's like I've been saying since episode 1. If you want longevity in this industry, you can't do with one over you can't just choose one. You could choose. It's both are applicable, fundamentals and technicals. There's absolutely no way you can enjoy consistency over so many years without understanding these two dimensions, technicals and fundamentals. I think that's the best way I can answer. I think let's close it up, guys. Let's close it up. It's been a long day for some of us. We'll try and see you on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guys, please don't forget to send your reviews. Mr. Josh.
Yeah, please send us.
Mr. Josh.
Please send us your thoughts on this week's sessions. What you thought about them. Would be much appreciated. Tango, they say. Tango. Shaya this. Shaya there.
Okay,
We are
everyone,
out.
Shaya. Wow.
Peace.
Where do we unmute everyone? I don't know. Unmute all.
Let me.
Shaya. I did try to unmute everyone. It's not taking it.